these exhibits, Your Honor, before the Honorable Clerk of Court, each acknowledgement receipt had 3 signatures. The signature of the Clerk of Court, the signature of one of the representatives for the prosecution, and the signature of the defense counsel, Your Honor. 3 signatures per document. And now they still want, they had signed each of these acknowledgement receipts, Your Honor. That's number 1. Number 2, Your Honor, perhaps to restore a level of trust on the side of the defense, maybe we can even use their own documents. If they do not trust the prosecution's documents or photocopies of the prosecution's documents, then we will use their documents, Your Honor, because we are certain that their documents is the same as our documents. Let's use the defense documents, Your Honor. And then they will not say, we do not trust these documents because it is their own defense documents. Maybe that will solve the problem of this court. We will use your documents, counsel. Will you still question using your own documents? Will you still question the authenticity of your own documents?
Of course not, Your Honor.
Okay,
Of
then
course not,
maybe
counsel.
that is
but
a possible solution, Your Honor. Let us use the defense documents instead of the prosecution documents. Para wag na tayong mag-compare. Thursday, Friday, manonood pa ako ng Odyssey.
I'm sorry, Counsel. The presiding officer was not yet elected during the pre-trial, hence I did not know what went on during the pre-trial. Apparently, the respondent or counsel for respondent has a different purpose and or intention with respect to the ARs from that of the prosecutor. Therefore, that's why they refused. A common marking on the same AR.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct? So they have their own set of ARs, and you have your own set of ARs that was marked during pre-trial, correct, counsels?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Now, all that the court is asking is for an opportunity to be had by the parties once more to compare your respective marked ARs to be able to distinguish and find out if indeed they are the same or not, regardless of whatever purpose or theory each party may have with respect to presenting the ARs, given that they are common exhibits. We will not touch into that, counsel for respondents. So your concern with respect to authenticity and purpose will not be touched on. Only insofar as that it is the same AR that you received, it is the same AR that you sent to the COA, that you also have a copy of, that they are presenting. And insofar as ARs that you did not send COA or did not come from you, then you can point that out too, as the case may be or as may be appropriate. Again, without any pressure nor any mandate from the court for you to stipulate on all, just the opportunity to do so. Kindly agree on a date, counsels, on a time rather, between Monday and Thursday. If that is not possible, then we will continue as we have this afternoon. But kindly agree on a date. Court so directs the parties to fix a date and be able to present the same, be present before the clerk of court to compare the ARs they separately marked and to confirm if indeed which ones are the same and which ones are different for whatever purpose it may serve both parties, given that they are commonly marked. So ordered. Hailin, sorry, babalik ka. Wala tayong magagawa. Court will have to wind up at this point because otherwise we will be continuing with this prolonged marking of evidence, which will not only bore the viewing public but the senator judges as well, the presiding officer and the Senate President included. So we will have to cut it short at this point in time and discuss already some administrative matters before we adjourn in time for our session. Yes, Attorney Kapunan.
Just one more ask, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Earlier in the proposal for stipulation, counsel for the defense was kind enough to stipulate on certain documents, Your Honor, except for 10 documents, Your Honor. Since this opportunity is given by this honorable court to compare, and we understand we understand that their reluctance to stipulate on these 10 documents is because of their claim that it does not faithfully represent the originals, Your Honor. May we ask also that these 10 documents be perused during the period given?
If only to give it a second chance and a second look, given that not much time was given to the Council for Respondents to view it. They were only given 20 minutes. So, yes, the court will allow it to allow the respondents more time to go over it for possible stipulation. Again, no pressure, Attorney Christine. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to if you don't wish to. But the court just wants to give it one more shot to save on the court's time. So ordered.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, before the court makes a ruling on the motion for judicial notice, the court promised to hear and listen to the Council for Respondents either in writing or orally. I have been informed by the clerk that no responsive pleading was given by the Council for the Respondents. So I guess you will be
Your Honor, please.
orally arguing the motion.
If I may, Your Honor, please.
Beforehand, I guess you will be orally arguing on the motion for judicial notice, Counsel? Attorney Christine?
We are ready, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Again,
please.
just to hear your side. Yes, Attorney Kapunan.
At this juncture, Your Honor, I respectfully turn over to our public prosecutor and head public prosecutor, Chairman Jinky.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Luistro. Before I recognize you, Ma'am Eileen, you are excused. Sorry po. You are excused, but you are ordered without need for the issuance of another subpoena to appear once again before this court on August 10 and 11. 10, so in open court, you are directed to appear here once again on August 10. We will be issuing another subpoena should we require your presence again on August 11 onwards. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes po, Your Honor.
So magpapakita po kayo sa Lunes uli nang wala ng subpoena.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Salamat po. Your excuse, ma'am, and thank you for your presence and cooperation this afternoon and your patience. Now, this won't be oral arguments. The court, the chair just wanted to hear from the Council for Respondents. So, really, this will not be oral arguments between the parties. Yes, what is the position of the Council for Respondent insofar as the motion for judicial notice of certain records of the House